My name is Cindy Frank, and I'm the architecture subject librarian here at the University of Maryland. I use she, her, hers pronouns, and my email is cfrank@umd.edu. cfrank@umd.edu. Today, I'm going to talk to you about getting access to books and ebooks, even when the physical library is closed, because our collections are actually open. And even though it's a pandemic and we need to keep people away from each other, we want to make sure that you can get a hold of books and ebooks so that you can continue to do your academic studies. So I'm going to share my screen and we can get started. So I'm right here on lib.umd.edu. This is the library's homepage. Here's the little chat button. If you need to ask a question, you can certainly click on that. I am going to search the catalog. So right away, I want to make sure that this Get Started option is highlighted, and it is. If I was looking at a database, it would look like that. I'm looking for books, and I'm going to look up the architect, Deborah Burke. She is the principal architect at her own firm based out of New York City. A couple of things to note. I got 203 results. I didn't specify title, author, subject, so it's returning all of those. So here's a title. This is a book about Deborah Burke. I see here these are the authors. She's one of the authors. It was printed in 2008. It's held by us, and it's physically on the shelf here in the architecture library. So if you click on the title, you get a little more detail here. Also, you should know every entry in the library catalog has a cite option. So if you need to collect the bibliographic information for this book, you can cite it, select a citation style. If you're an architecture student, you're going to need to pick Turabian notes and bibliography. That's what the architecture program has required. And right here it is. It's the author's names, the book title, the publisher information, and the year it was published. I recommend copying and pasting that into a document related to your assignment. So the book is here. You want it? Come here to request item. Couple things to know here. Just make sure it's the book you want. Here are the authors. There's the book title. Pickup location. If you are in a dorm on campus or living just off campus at UMCP, then pick a UMCP curbside delivery. You'll get an email, you'll make an appointment, you'll have to go pick up the book at your appointed time. If in fact you are far enough off campus and you're actually closer to one of these other libraries, you can definitely arrange to pick up the book there. Pick the library that's closer to you. Same deal. When the library has the book, you're going to get an email so that you can make an appointment to pick up the book. So that's how to get an actual book. Let's go back and look at some of these other ebooks. This next book, Rob Creer Urban Projects, it was written by Deborah Burke. I'm going to show it to you because it has some nice illustrations in it. I'm going to click on the title. And you'll see, like over here, it says currently unavailable, but it also says view ebook. It's a little confusing. If I clicked on the title, that opens up this window. The architecture library stacks, it's unavailable, but you can see it right here. there is a huge repository of books called the Hathi Trust. It has digital copies of many things that have been published, but because of copyright law, it can't freely distribute everything. So it says, yes, we have the book, here's some information about it, but you can't see it, except during COVID times. They've made their digitized version of a lot of books available so that students and researchers and scholars can gain access to them. So here is the book. If you are not logged in through the library system already, this right here will be yellow and you'll have to, it will say log in, choose University of Maryland College Park, and that gets you, it will refresh the page and tell you you have temporary access to this book. The next step will be to check it out. There, you need to be patient, right? You have to view the ebook, log into Hathi Trust, click on the access, say, yes, I want to check it out. Great. I like to look at the thumbnail version because then I get to see a lot of pages all at once. I would like to know, you know, what the illustrations are like in here. This particular page, he was sort of studying corner sites, it looks like, and so he drew a bunch of different versions in plan. This is what they might look like in two-point perspective, sort of different massing, different window types. As you can see, sort of a lot of options for something. So another thing to notice about Hathi Trust, it checks out things in 1 hour increments. Don't panic, it's going to automatically renew unless someone else is trying to find the same exact book. However, I'm done. I'm going to return it now. Thank you very much. And there we go. That is Hathi Trust. Once you're in there, you can search for other things, certainly. I'm not going to do that right now. So let's quickly review. You can request actual books from places on the shelf if there's a green on shelf and a library location. If in fact it says unavailable, that means it's checked out, but there's a view ebook option, then click the title, click through so that you can view the ebook through Hathi Trust. Okay? Good luck with your research.